People say angels don't walk on earth. But that morning, in the freezing parking lot behind a rundown grocery store in Denver, one struggling mother proved everyone wrong. Snowflakes drifted through the air, landing on the cracked asphalt where Emily Carter, a 31-year-old mother of two, stood trembling beside her broken stroller. Her 3-year-old son was crying from hunger. Her 5-year-old daughter clutched her torn jacket against the cold. And Emily, she tried wiping her tears before anyone noticed. That's when he appeared. A man in filthy jeans, a worn-out hoodie, and a backpack that looked like it survived a war, Aiden, with dirt smudged on his jaw and shoes almost falling apart. Emily didn't see it. But from the moment his eyes met hers, something inside him cracked wide open. No one knew him. No one recognized him. Because no one would believe the truth. This homeless man was actually Aiden Cole, the 32-year-old CEO of a multi-billion-dollar tech empire, hiding in plain sight. And what he saw that morning, her pain, her silent strength, would change his life forever. Emily's grocery bag split open, cans rolling across the icy ground. She gasped as her last can of baby formula slid under a parked car. Aiden bent down instantly, grabbing it before the wind carried it away. Emily froze. People usually ignored her. Some judged her. Some whispered. But this man. He handed her the formula gently, like it was something precious. "You okay?" he asked softly. Emily nodded too quickly. "Yes, I'm fine. Thank you." But Aiden's eyes saw through everything. He had seen this kind of fear before, the kind people hide even from themselves. Her hands were shaking. Her kids were shivering. Her purse was empty. Then came a gust of wind so cold even Aiden winced. He quietly unzipped his old backpack. Inside wasn't food. Or clothes. It was something far stranger. Neatly rolled $100 bills, at least $10,000, wrapped with rubber bands. But he didn't take any out. Not yet. He couldn't. He wasn't here to throw money at people. He was here to learn who humans were when the world wasn't watching. He was here because, for the last 6 months, he had been living undercover, in the life he had never experienced, poverty. No corporate meetings. No mansion. No driver. Just silence, cold nights, and the truth of how the world treated the people he had once ignored. Emily's son coughed, a harsh, painful cough. Aiden's entire body tensed. He wanted to help. He needed to help. But how? Without revealing everything. The children's small boots had holes. Their snacks were gone. Emily had only $2 in her pocket. The cracks in her voice were enough to break a stone heart. "We'll be fine," she whispered to her daughter. "Mommy promises." Aiden looked away for a second. His eyes were burning. He remembered saying that same sentence when he was 8, when his own mother worked 3 jobs and chose to go hungry so he could eat. He opened his mouth, but before he could speak, a luxury SUV pulled up. Emily's boss, Marissa, stepped out, dressed in a pristine white coat. She glanced at Emily's crying kids and sighed loudly. "Emily, you're late for your shift again." I know, I'm sorry," the stroller broke in. Marissa raised a hand. "Save it. If it happens again, don't bother coming." Emily's face collapsed. Aiden felt something inside his chest ignite like fire. Marissa looked at him with disgust. "Please don't loiter here. This is a respectable store." Aiden didn't move. Didn't blink. Emily grabbed the stroller, whispering, "Please, please don't. He was just helping us." Marissa rolled her eyes. "You attract trouble, Emily. You always have." When she walked away, Aiden finally spoke. "You don't deserve that." Emily forced a smile. "It is what it is." But that sentence hit Aiden like a dagger. It is what it is. He used to say that too, before he lost his mother, before he lost himself, before he built an empire trying to outrun a childhood of pain. Aiden followed Emily into the store. Not closely. Just enough to watch. She picked the cheapest items. Put half of them back. Counted coins twice. Tried hiding embarrassment from her children when her card got declined. Aiden clenched his fists. He could buy the whole store. He could make sure her kids never went hungry again. But he stayed silent. Until, the moment everything changed. Emily was walking out when she suddenly collapsed to her knees. Her daughter screamed, "Mommy!" Aiden ran to her. She wasn't hurt. She dropped because her legs gave out from exhaustion and stress. She covered her face. Silent tears shook her shoulders. Aiden slowly removed his hoodie and wrapped it around her. Emily looked up in confusion. "But, you'll be cold." Aiden shook his head. "I've been colder." She didn't understand the double meaning. Not yet. But then something unbelievable happened. Emily's son reached out with his tiny hand. And placed his last cracker in Aiden's palm. "For you." That was the moment Aiden broke. This child, starving, shivering, scared, still wanted to share his last piece of food. And Aiden, the man who owned more money than he could ever spend, didn't deserve that kind of kindness. He turned away, covering his face as his breath shook. He had been testing humanity. But this family. They were testing his soul. That night, Emily returned to her tiny apartment. She tucked her kids into bed. She whispered prayers she wasn't sure anyone heard. A soft knock echoed at the door. Emily froze. When she opened it, she gasped. Aiden stood there. No torn hoodie. No dirty jeans. He wore a crisp black coat. Shine shoes. Hair neatly styled. He looked like someone who belonged in a boardroom, not in her hallway. Emily stepped back in shock. "Aiden." His voice was steady, but his eyes were soft. "I wasn't honest with you." She swallowed hard. "Who are you?" Aiden exhaled slowly. And handed her a business card. She stared at the name printed in gold. Aiden Cole. CEO, Cole Technologies. Net worth, $14.8 billion US. Emily almost dropped the card. "I'm sorry," he said. "I shouldn't have met you like that. I've been living undercover for months, trying to understand the world I usually only see through tinted car windows." Emily couldn't speak. "But today," Aiden continued, voice cracking, "your children shared more with me than most people with everything ever have." He reached into his coat. Emily flinched. Aiden gently placed a set of keys in her hand. A keycard. A large envelope. "I bought you a home," he whispered. "Fully furnished. In a safe neighborhood. 10 minutes from the best school in Denver." Emily's lips trembled. "Aiden, why? Why us?" He looked at her children sleeping behind her. "Because once, someone helped me when they had nothing. And today, your son reminded me what real kindness looks like." Emily covered her mouth as tears fell freely. "That cracker he gave me, meant more than any $1 billion I've ever earned." Aiden stepped back. "This isn't charity," he said. "It's a thank you. For reminding me who I was before money changed me." Emily shook her head. "But I didn't do anything." "Yes," he whispered. "You did. You showed me what strength looks like." Weeks passed. Emily moved into her new home. Her children enrolled in school. She got a stable job Aiden arranged quietly through a friend, without telling her. And Aiden? He returned to his empire. But something about him changed. He visited shelters. He created programs for struggling families. He donated millions, secretly, anonymously, quietly. Because he finally understood something that would stay with him forever. Sometimes, the smallest act of kindness, from the most unexpected person, can save a life. And sometimes, angels don't walk on earth. Sometimes, they push a cracked stroller through the snow and give away their last cracker.